What we've got here today is a little unboxing and first review of our Lighter1 Little Sami Bear canister. So this is exactly how I've received it and my first impressions upon arrival. It was ordered on May 13th and arrived 1 week, exactly 7 days, today, May 20th. Shipping and handling was an additional $14.95. It shipped out of San Bernardino. It took 2 days. When it was ordered, it said it could take 1 to 2 weeks to arrive, even though it only actually took 2 days. So, and looks like it actually cost $8.75 to ship. So the total was $99.90 to my door. When you open it up, you get a note and a card from the owner, Steve Clean. And then inside is the pot lid, which what looks to be like a lantern ring on top for the keeper. So definitely could be lighter. That weighed in at 2.22 ounces. Removing that, you get the actual canister itself. Now this was the first time when I got this was the first time I'd actually seen how the actual canister was held all together. So the screws themselves, all that. I've never actually seen pictures of it. There's actually retainers for the screws, which are meh. Lighter1.com, Bear Bin, IBC approved. Little Sami on the bottom. On the bottom, Psalm 121, 1 through 3. Unscrewing it has a slot, also knurled, doesn't take too bad. My daughter's cats would like to help, which I'd rather them not. So get the lid weighed in, or the lid slash pot weighs in at 6.42 ounces is what I weighed it at. There's the lid. So you've got a just under 9 ounce lid and pot combo. The cross support, which is required to actually make it function, which I did not believe that was the case. But seeing how these are what the screws thread into, as it sits now without some modifications, that's what it's going to actually require for functioning. This weighs 0.89 ounces. And then you can see inside the pot, it does have a nice opening. It's only intruded by a little bit of the recess. They use wire nuts on side of these plastic retainers, which you can simply, I'll take one out real quick. If you yanked hard enough, then it would pull right through. So you have a wire nut that holds that on the inside, and a machined aluminum fastener with a washer. When the handle on this comes through, I mean, it kind of intrudes some volume. That was the first thing I didn't like. I don't have a plan to use the handle or the pot as a pot. It's basically a bear canister for myself. So, you know, I mean, this is pretty thick. You could thread it, drill a hole, thread it, and just screw right into the side of it. I thought that's what they had initially designed it as, but and I don't see why that wouldn't have worked. The other thing, being a person with a Cuban fiber backpack, or even just light sil nylon like a lot of people have, or even light Dyneema, the they do have a, I can get this in the view, a radius on the edge, but I mean, I don't know that I'd necessarily want that rubbing on the inside of my backpack for long periods of time. Under stress, it could wear a hole. I don't know. It protrudes. I can put this back together real quick and you can... The total does come in at 28 ounces. So if you do your own math on the site, instead of the 1 pound 5 ounces, if you add everything together. But I mean, the profile is not smooth as you'd like. There's a decent protrusion, nearly a 1/2 of an inch. 7/16 what I measured. So, but the weight does come in totaled 28 ounces. $100 to your door. Only 300 liters though, or cubic inches, sorry. So I'm still on the fence. You can sit on it. It's plenty sturdy for that. It's a little taller than the Bear Vault 450. That might be a little nicer. Smaller in diameter, so it fits in the packs that are cramped for space. Well, that's my first impressions. It's the only one I've actually seen any pictures of besides what was on their site, so that's what we've got to work with now. Good luck.